Super Tuesday is a day where there are a dozen or so state primary or caucuses where candidates are vying for presidential nomination. And they're doing battle.
Primaries are a big stepping off point for campaigns. We don't really take part, but we always keep an eye on what's going on.
Whether it's collecting the voter file, collecting donations, even just talking to voters or assigning volunteers. Everything a campaign does is generating data.
Data is immensely valuable to campaigns. It's the lifeblood in terms of determining who should be targeted for what types of communications.
If you don't have the strongest grasp on that data, you are sticking your finger in the wind, hoping and praying for the best, which it felt like that's the way most campaigns were run for the longest of time.
Technology has become the backbone of data analytics, which is really what the modern campaign is all about.
Our team lies underneath the civic and tech engagement part of Microsoft.
We engage with the partners and help them build solutions on our platform.
Before, it was just simplified reports. It was ad hoc SSRS reports we would tweak on a one-off basis. The thing is we're dealing with 51 customers. That's 50 states plus the District of Columbia. We needed better reports, and we needed a way to visualize our data in a simplified manner.
We landed on Microsoft Power BI to help us display all of our information.
We have nearly 300 terabytes. Making that accessible to people that may not be data savvy, we were able to do that through Power BI. I think it's going to revolutionize our reporting and dashboarding for this cycle.
At the DNC, we have a tool called LBJ, and LBJ at its core helps us assign our volunteers to polling locations to record incidents. LBJ has had several names and it's had several iterations over the years. But one thing that was a constant was that the tool always caused more stress than it relieved. We sat down and really identified what were those pain points and how could we relieve those pain points.
The DNC used Microsoft Dynamics. We've been working with them to quickly spin up something that can be very useful and effective in the field.
We have councils in every state, and I was sharing with them that we were actually testing LBJ in the field, real time, on Super Tuesday, and they started to applaud. We all had a real confidence that if we were going to work with the campaigns and with Microsoft, that we were going to make the end product better. I think that experience is being proven correct.
In a campaign, the main idea is to maximize their voting outcome. The way they do it is using technology that actually elevates that by not only making sure that folks understand their message, understand the issues, and vote for them, but also raise funds.
With data and technology, we've been able to make it so that campaigns can be dramatically more efficient about who they talk to, what they say to those people, and collecting that information.
It's the efficiencies that technology provides that makes it so important. They know this person has donated a specific amount, so we should ask for this amount next. This person donates through email, so we're going to send them email and we're not going to waste our money on direct mail.
Campaigns tend to be very spiky in terms of their activity, and that's a really good use case for Azure as we're able to scale that up really effectively and very quickly.
As well as improve reliability for our clients, so we don't have to wake up our IT director in the middle of the night because the server's gone down. It's running in Azure, we have it back up, we're good to go.
Microsoft has been really, really helpful in hearing what we're trying to do and figuring out how to bring their really broad set of products and services to bear.
Microsoft never pretended that it was going to provide all the services that campaigns need. They want to empower campaigns and businesses to do what they do best.
We're not just cheerleaders for Microsoft's products. We also act as advocates for those partners to try and make the products better.
We have few programs where we actually engage with the partners early on. We call it private previews. They can access the technology which is not yet in market, but also give us feedback on how to improve that technology.
The campaign has a lot of decisions to make and has to make those decisions very rapidly.
They don't want to hear about our statistical regression models that we build. They just want to know what's happening and what can we do in order to improve it.
And so what Microsoft is doing is reducing that time to use. It'll allow campaigns to make better decisions, to do cooler things with the data faster than they've ever been able to in the past.
Campaign Command Center lets us easily communicate what is happening in practically real time, which then allows leadership to react upon what they're seeing.
Microsoft has been great to work with. They have asked questions and they really are considering the domain knowledge of experts in this field.
Folks want to make sure that when they rely on a new piece of technology, that it's something that they can basically stake their reputation on. Microsoft came in first, listened, partnered, and was able to introduce new technology under the pressure and stress of presidential politics.
Microsoft has a very strong commitment to corporate citizenship.
We want to ensure that elections are open and fair and accessible.
Our goal should be to empower everyone, not only the people who are running for office, but the people who want to participate in the process.